Late last month, Darrell Brooks filed this handwritten letter to the Court of Appeals. In it, he asked for an 11th extension to be able to file the necessary paperwork.
Of course, what does Darrell do? He waits till the last second and he just say, the dog ate my homework. I don't know what to tell you, Judge. The dog ate it. What you mean, what dog? The dog. He's trying to run the Bubba ate my homework scam. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments, let me know what you think about this. So Darrell, on his appeal, Darrell Brooks, the man, if you don't recall, I don't know how you wouldn't remember this, but he's the one who drove through the parade, the Christmas parade in Waukesha, killed 6 people, including a tiny little boy, and got sentenced, of course, after a long and arguably hilarious attempt to represent himself in court, and then was given approximately 2,500 year sentence. He got them Dracula years, honey. He got them Nosferatu ages of years, honey. Yes, all the years. Nobody else got to go to jail because they're all doing all the years for everybody. But he said, I ain't had enough yet. Y'all ain't seen the last of me. And of course, he's got an appeals coming up. If you can believe, this man has an appeals hearing coming up, or trial, or however it works. But he gets to do an appeal. And he's going to represent himself. He's decided he wants to represent himself because it went so well last time, you know. But there's a little news clip. There's some, Darrell's complaining. There's some things that he needs, some equipment, some files, some papers that he needs so that he may put on a good representation of trying to represent himself in this here court of law. Okay, you see he's trying to grow back his weavlings, his twister outers. Okay, look, oh Darrell, you put on a little weight, baby. What's going on? You okay? They feeding you good in there. At least your head is getting bigger. I don't know if your face is definitely grown some, which is amazing because it already was ginormous. But let's see what's happening with the Darrell. Let's check out this news story and see what's going on.
Well, Darrell Brooks faces a new challenge in his appeal. The man convicted after killing 6 people and hurting more than 70 others in the 2021 Waukesha Christmas parade attack says he doesn't have all of his files.
Waukesha County reporter Brett Lemoyne joining us live with the documents just filed in court that really indicate otherwise here, Brett.
Yeah, that's right, Ben and Mary. Late last month, Darrell Brooks filed this handwritten letter to the Court of Appeals. In it, he asked for an 11th extension to be able to file the necessary paperwork for an appeal. In his letter, Brooks told the judge his prison is, quote, on lockdown due to an ongoing drug investigation.
I'm going to tell you, his handwriting seems to have changed a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And it's actually funny that he wrote his name in all caps because he said that's not who he is. His name in all caps ain't even him. So, which it just actually makes sense because he's representing himself, but he's not himself. He's an outside entity of himself, representing himself, and he don't even know the name of his client. Ergo, how Darrell got 2,500 years in the first place. Okay? This is how it happened. I ain't making this shit up. This is what had happened. But look like he's trying to be a little bit more neat with his writings, you know, at least trying to write in straight lines. He is writing in all caps in some cases. He's a man who learns. He's a man who learns. My instincts want to go through this and find misspellings just to be petty. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Proceed. So this is his little, let's see, the state of Wisconsin versus Darrell Brooks. Okay. A motion to extend time to file notice of appeal or post-conviction motion. So he's just trying to drag it out for some reason. I think he's hoping that everybody who was involved, was alive during the time when this whole thing happened, ever existed, will all pass away before he goes to trial in hopes that everyone will forget. But what Darrell don't understand is that he also would be dead then. That's not gonna work. That strategy not gonna work. Okay, you can't outlast everybody. You're not actually Dracula. Okay, You just act like him, but less intelligent. But he's stalling, you guys.
Because of that, Brooks says it's been, quote, extremely difficult locating his case file. The court fired back with a...
Look at Darrell. Look, hey Darrell, how you doing? How you doing? Your face looks terrible. I like that you cut this mustache off though. We were sick of watching you eat it. To be honest with you, listening to you scratch your mustache in court was quite atrocious. So I'm glad you went ahead and just shaved that shit off. You know what I'm saying? He uses these two little twists to hide his batwing hairline. You know what I'm saying? He like just put one here, and then you don't see, that's the empty space.
A deadline of today for Brooks's former attorney, Michael Covey, to provide proof that he gave Brooks all of his files. The court also asked prosecutors to find out if Brooks' prison is in fact in lockdown.
Oh, because you can't believe anything Darrell said. That's right. So Darrell is saying that his files, all those boxes of evidence that he had, those boxes that he used to sit on his desk, that he never bothered to look in when his whole life was on the line. When Darrell's whole life was on the line, all the files for all the witnesses, for all the stuff, for everything for his trial was all inside these boxes, these 3 or 4 boxes that he had. And he just used them as props. He just set them up on his desk and, never bothered to go through them and then say shit like, I don't know nothing about this witness, but I haven't had sufficient time to look through my files. And also, where's my speedy trial? Do you want a speedy trial or do you want more time? You can't have both, bitch. You can't have both. They're contradicting each other. You can't have both because magic ain't real. Okay? Is what I'm telling you. But now Darrell's saying that his boxes are missing and they ain't give them to him. And so with that being said, y'all got to let him go. That's what he's saying. Go ahead, Darrell. You tell him.
Covey was appointed to Brooks's defense, but withdrew in April after Brooks announced he'll represent himself in the appeal, just like he did during his criminal trial.
Yeah, indeed he did.
He's currently serving 6 consecutive life sentences and hundreds more years in prison after a jury found him guilty of more than 70 charges. Now, Covey says...
Oh my God, look at that. Look how close he was to this little girl. This little girl just standing there, just dancing, just living her little wonderful, precious life. Oh, parades are the best. Parties are wonderful. Playgrounds are awesome. All the thoughts of small children. And here come a goddamn Darrell, entitled as fucking hell, Dawn's baby boy. And look at this. He just tunnel vision, just zooming by this little fucking girl. Heaven forbid she tripped. Oh my gosh. That shit is so alarming.
He responded to the court in a letter today. He says on May 16th, his office sent Brooks a hard drive with transcripts from Brooks' month-long 2022 trial. Further, Covey confirmed that Brooks's prison did in fact receive all of these documents. Now, generally speaking, we spoke with some attorneys off camera today, and they told us that it is likely that Brooks is running out of time to file this appeal and will likely not be granted further extensions in this case. If he misses his deadline to file an appeal, he could potentially forfeit his right for that.
If you don't do it in a timely fashion. So, of course, what does Darrell do? He waits till the last second and he just say, the dog ate my homework. I don't know what to tell you, Judge. The dog ate it. What you mean, what dog? The dog. So now I have to explain which dog it was? This is ridiculous, okay?
Now, we have not yet heard back from the district attorney's office as to the status of Brooks's out-of-state prison. Of course, this is all coming just days before Waukesha marks 4 years since the attack that killed 6 individuals. There will be a remembrance ceremony here in Waukesha on Friday. Reporting live in Waukesha, Brett Lemoyne, Fox 6 News.
When you say the status of the out-of-state prison, you mean if it's on lockdown or not, whether that's real or made up?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to turn out to be made up, I'm sure. No, actually, in true Darrell form, there will have been some type of a lockdown thing that happened, but it will in actuality be probably only like a cell block that had nothing to do with his cell block, that wasn't connected at all. Like that there was a specific cell block that was on lockdown for like an hour on a certain day. And Darrell will take that said thing he heard about, which is that lockdown that had nothing to do with him and what he wasn't even in, and he would try to use it to his advantage, much like he did with the COVID thing, where he said that he felt a little under the weather. I think we should push this here trial thing back. I don't think we need to be having this right now because I got a little twinge in my throat and I can't taste my nasty jail food. You liar. And then he turned out to not even have it. Refused to get a rapid test, but said they wouldn't give him a rapid test, and then the judge offered to give him a rapid test, and he said no. because stalling. Okay, it's the same bullshit. It's the same stuff.
Ben, we don't know if there is any truth to that. I haven't been able to find any indications online that his out-of-state prison is on lockdown. There was some mention of a lockdown last year, but of course that's been months and months.
Yeah, convicted killer and well-known liar in the past.
Exactly, sir. Exactly. Why are we humoring this man? And that's the problem right there. They keep, like, how much, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is this man even being humored? Just tell him no. Just reject it. Be like, no, you ain't getting no fucking extension. Fuck your extension. Go fuck yourself with your extension. No, you're not getting it. Okay? Why are you even humoring him? You know he's a liar. You know it don't fucking matter. We know everything we need to know. The reason he's in there is the reason he's fucking in there. He deserves every bit of it. I mean, even like literally just the fact, if you think back to the reason, like he drove through the parade. Yes. He murdered 6 people and maimed too many. I mean, like 70. Okay. Like 70, 80. He maimed. He did it like this, looking like this. We got him in video. We got him in photos. Then there's, well, okay, what was he doing when he drove to the parade? Oh, he was fleeing from attacking his baby mama, whose foot he ran over 2 weeks before. 2 weeks before, he ran over his baby mama's foot, harassed her to lie to the police and say she ran over her own fucking foot. And then came there to assault her because he wanted to get money from her that he felt she owed him from her not bailing him out of jail from, remember now, driving over her foot. His mother bailed him out. $1,000 she bailed him out, and he went looking to try to get the money, to retrieve that money, because he felt it owed, because it was apparently Erica. It was his baby mama's responsibility to bail him out after running over her foot. Okay. Remember that this is who we're talking about. Like, I just want to send us back down the whole road of, remember who this is. The fact that he even gets the appeals work for him is weird. Like, it's like, yeah, they're there, but come on, there's excess. There's excess. This is clearly just a waste of taxpayers' money. We got enough of that going on right now. Okay. I mean, I guess honestly at this point it don't matter where the tax money go. It's just being blown into the fucking wind. If Darrell don't get it, a weird billionaire will. I guess it don't matter. But in fact, yeah. I mean, it would be entertaining to look at and make fun of for sure, because making fun of Darrell is my heart's joy. If you can't tell, if that's not obvious yet, it should be. Okay. Well, either way, we'll be watching and looking out for it. Darrell's going to be, he's attempting to do his little peel thing, but of course he done slacked ass, and now here he is behind. So now he's trying to run the Bubba ate my homework scam, to try to extend more time. I don't have all my files. I don't have everything I need. It's not fair. They hating on me because I'm cute. Ain't that right, Darrell? They hating on you because they jealous. They jealous of you and your hairline and your weird lip. I agree with you. I think that's exactly what it is. I think everybody wish they was as short as you are. Okay? That's what I think. Y'all behave, because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. Just no. But mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh, peace.